Hello and welcome back to our Wandering Village story mode playthrough on hard difficulty. On our last episode, we had just struggled to survive from the fungal spore epidemic that was going on here. Um, since the last well, before I get too far into this, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you both types. I hope that's clear. I don't mean two people. There are more than two people watching this, and I hope there'll be even more than that in the future. But welcome. Glad you can join us. Um, since I last played this game on the story mode, I actually did some challenge modes off screen and familiarized myself with the game more. So I'm actually more confident now, and I know a little bit more about what's going on. And we're just going to see where this gets us and see if we can complete the story. Let's see. We need firework launchers and a community plaza and an Onbu birthday party. Okay, okay, that's not too bad. Let's unpause it. Let's get rid of some of these things if we can. There we go. So this has nothing to chop down. We are going to run into some tree issues with all of those fungal spores infecting the trees. Now we don't have like, well, quite frankly, we don't have any spores, any trees to mine now. All we do on tools, we don't have much tools, so I think, yeah, I think we're gonna have to send a party to there to get some more tools. We're gonna deal with this spore patch. That's gonna poison Ombu. He's pretty poisoned right now. Let's see. We have an antenna tower. We have a sawmill. It's not operating currently. We probably will need that. Clay gathering camp. Okay. We're making tomatoes, which is honestly just fine. We have way more berries than we need at the moment. I think we can safely switch from beet soup to berry muesli. Muesli, however you pronounce that. We are going to need to get an Onbu doctor up and running. I don't think we have that. Let's see here. We do have it researched. Let's see. Aha, here's our Onbu doctor and Onbu kitchen. Okay. Would have made more sense to have an Onbu kitchen near the feeding trebuchet, but that's fine. Let's see. Onbu doctor. We don't have any antitoxins or enough herbs. I really think we can slow down on the berry gatherers. Keep that. And these are doing heal shrooms. Okay, that's good. Because we are damaged. Gotta unpause it here. We do have some mud balls. Okay, we're going through this spore patch. Actually, he might not go through it too bad. No, he will. So we're gonna turn the horn blower on, like put a person in there. And then we want to tell them to swim faster. Get through this spore patch as quickly as possible. Okay, sorry if that's disorientating. Let's look at what we have for the research tree. We need to, okay, have we built the Onbu pharmacy? We even have that. We're making antitoxins out of herbs at the moment. Let's switch that to out of heal shrooms. That will be much better for us. And we do have an antitoxin now. Let's go ahead and give that to Onbu. Get that poison down. Okay, they're back. There's not a whole lot other things that we want, so we'll just send them right to get some sand. Why not? Okay. And these are doing tomatoes. We have a lot of food, to be honest. We could possibly... Not enough resources. Okay, they need water. We out of water? We are out of water. Well, we need to turn on the seawater collector for 1, and the evaporator for 2. Now we're out of people. I think we could slow down the farmer some, because we're doing quite well on food. I think we need water more than anything at the moment. Okay, we got some poison done. Ombu's getting tired. He's not still swimming fast, is he? We definitely don't want to head towards this ruin biome. Doesn't trust my commands. Okay, that's a problem. Let's see if we can man this. And then let's go to oh, no. Let's go to commands here. We don't have another antitoxin yet. Ombu Pharmacy. It's almost done making it. Okay, we're going to throw a mushroom just to hopefully get him to... Oh, and he went towards the ruin biome. That's not great. Not great at all. Let's see. The party passes a muddy spot in the desert. We need to help them in the quicksand. But they find an ancient cave with glass and tools. Awesome. That's much needed. Okay, we don't have any dung at the moment. And we don't have any of that to make it. So we can take them out of the compost. Heap. Let's see. Oh, that shipwreck is much more valuable, actually. Doctor, how are we doing on our citizens' health? Fine at the moment. There's not even any toxicity here, so we can pause that. Oh, we can set that to plant and harvest, possibly. Okay. And hopefully we should have that antitoxin. We do, so we can get rid of some of that poison. And this will be a great spot to rest, so that's good. Because we're going to need it, because he's exhausted, and he's going to start taking damage from that. Let's see if this pharmacy, we might need to switch it over to... Yeah, Onbu is dying. Yeah, I know. The pharmacy, we're going to have to switch over to health potions. We're just too hurt not to. Unfortunately. See, we're not using compost on any of these other ones, are we? We are. Herbs, I'll accept the herbs. We need some herbs. Okay, so we can get some rest here, finally. We can even pause the doctor. Herbs are doing good. We honestly could use more heal shrooms just because we're so damaged and poisoned. So I am going to make another mycologist. Something right about there. I'm thinking. Okay, Onbu's resting. That's wonderful. We're gonna need to try to stockpile on some biogas if we can all manage it. So in that regard, because we're going into a ruin biome, so we know we're going to be dealing with poison, let's try to get the food decomposition. And we're researching pet Onbu right now. Okay, we do need to get Onbu's trust up, so yes, I guess. No sense having the horn blower when he's not even going to listen to us. How are we doing on clay? We got so much clay. We can honestly ease up on the clay, I think. So we do need to hire people here. Okay. Do we have anything else cool we can go grab? Hey, that desert island that has that kelp, that can make us cheaper healing potions for Onbu. We definitely need that. So if we go here, this recipe only needs 10 heal shrooms, but it also needs 10 kelp. So, win-win. Our herbs are starting to build up some, which is good. We definitely need that. Clay gallon cap, yeah, we don't need that one going. We got so... I think at some point I was looking at compost and not clay and thought we were hurting for clay. We're not hurting for clay, actually. We are going to be hurting for wood soon. Quite probably. See what else is airing. Okay, that's paused, and this quarry is also paused. Okay, well, that's fine. Keep that sawmill going. Ombu's walking. Okay, we're gonna be entering the ruin biome here real soon. In fact, we're in there, so we can pause the seawater collector. We can pause the fishery. And we pretty soon we're gonna have to switch this over to crude filtration for the tainted water because humidity is going to produce tainted water. We're only at normal humidity. Let's upgrade one of these with the advanced funnel. And yes, I know they're producing tainted water. But that's just going to have to be how it is. We got the kelp back from that desert island. This has some biogas. That could be very useful. What's this? Okay, liquid ombo food. We don't have a liquid pump. Yeah, I think that biogas is gonna be helpful because the spore cloud's not gonna be nice. Once we get there, we're gonna try to see if we can make Ombu run. We'll go see if we can. Okay, pet Ombu to increase its trust in us. That could be useful, so we can actually give him commands. Just keep on keeping on. We need a new research. Let's get that that food decomposition, compostation. I actually have a garden at home and I compost stuff. I don't think I've ever seen that word like that. Since we're not in the ocean, we will collect dung again, so we can turn that back on. We definitely want 2 doctors going right now. Toxic cloud. Let's see if Onbu will listen to us and run through it instead of, just ignoring us entirely. We're out of salt water. Let's switch to crude filtration. Where can I take somebody out of here? Honestly, we could probably take 1 person out of the pharmacy. Yeah, we could even pause the Onbu kitchen. So that should be somebody for the horn blower. Run, Onbu. He accepts it. Good. Get through that cloud as fast as possible and start heading to that desert. Excellent. He accepted both of those commands. We probably got some people poisoned here, I'm guessing. Yep. Keep those herbs coming. Looking good. Gosh, why does it seem like I keep getting the hiccups right when I start a video? Food compostation. Compostation? Done. Let's Let's see, what else could we use right now? Uh, Honestly, the brick furnace might be nice. Yeah, that's probably going to be the next step. And... Oh no, we're not doing bad. Let's go ahead and start a cheerful gathering to try to... Oh, we're passing through that landfill. We're going to see if Onbu will run for us. Doesn't trust my commands. Okay, so we're going to go through it nice and slow, I guess. That antitoxin is honestly probably the way to go. Yep. Okay. How are we doing on water? Not great is the answer to that. Oh, you're going to take a nap in the large landfill. No, that's a bad idea. Oh, gosh. Okay, we got a couple more people. Not pest control. We need a decontaminator. At least we got some more people to help out with this. Because these fungal spores are just going to spread. We could even just pause that. We need all the people we can get helping take care of these things. I should really focus on these ones that are close by. So we're going to go to priority and focus on these ones first. Just because that's close by our settlement right now, and then that one as well. Probably that one. Hopefully our decontaminators are getting to it. Onbu doctors. Let's give them another antitoxin and then a health potion, I think. Probably in that order, too. I don't know why you'd want him to defecate less often. So, because you need the stuff. What we got here? Some tools and some debris? Sure. Okay, can we do a health potion? Yes, we can. We still don't have the herbs. Are we just still producing too much food? I think we are still producing a little too much food. We don't have any dung, and we don't have any biogas. Okay, so we're gonna take some of these berries and make biogas. That's gonna happen. That has to happen. Looks like we can pause the decontaminator. We are caught up for now. But what I'm going to do, we need to harvest these mushrooms. We're a little low on onbu food. We're going to want another evaporator, honestly. So that's under here. Sure, right next to that other one's still a plenty good spot. Increase onbu's trust in us. Did we do that? What? Sacrifice my people? Yeah, I don't know about that one. All right, we already did it. We already had enough decorations. Okay, Ombu's tired. I really wish he would wake up because this is not really where I'd say the best spot to sleep is. Can you walk? At least, if not run? Thank you. And we do have a health potion, so let's use it. Don't have the kelp to make this recipe anymore, so let's see if we can switch to an antitoxin, because we actually honestly kind of need that more even. We got biogas, although we don't need any of that right now, so that's actually good that we don't need it. Definitely happy with that outcome. This needs people to work it. And we'll set it to crude filtration. We are starting to go through our clay quite fast, so I'm going to put another one there. Well, I don't know about sacrificing villagers. That just... I wonder if there's... We only need 2 more seeds, so maybe maybe we don't go that route. That seems a bit extreme, doesn't it? Raise the housing bonus, the happiness bonus to at least 3. So 3 above the needs. Okay, so we don't need it much more, but some. Maybe not even a big bush. Maybe small bush. Pointy bush. There we go. What don't we have here? Okay, these are all maxed out even. How are we doing on... We're not doing great on housing, actually. Let's address that. Let's just put that thing there. And then maybe like a... Are you a pointy bush? You are a pointy bush. So maybe a big bush. A small bush. And a blue flower pot. We can send Onbu somewhere else now. Can't quite reach there. Well, we can with our rations. So we're gonna do that. Pretty soon here we're gonna be in the desert, which won't be great, but we have the tools there to deal with that. So all right, so Onbu's health is really recovering. That's great to see. We were in a bit of a pinch there for a little while. We still have some sick people. We just don't have enough herbs is the problem. What do we have for... Okay, we're getting up there for biogas. Maybe we switch to compost from the berries. And we aren't researching anything. That was also a mistake. Yeah, we can sacrifice the villager. Require Ombono to start and resets cult level. I don't know. I guess, do we do that just to see what it's all about? It seems just seems bad. It's never something I've done, sure. If it gets us a seed. Let's research how to sacrifice a villager. Okay, we still have quite a bit of the tainted water to go. Our expedition's not done yet. Let's go ahead. We are officially in the desert, though, so we're going to have to switch over. Tomatoes, okay. Beets don't work. So we need cactus. And we benefit from having corn. None of these will work. Probably going to want more people working the farms for now. Um, maybe 3 on the cactus farm just because we need cactus pretty badly. Because we're short on water, and that cactus will actually help us get water pretty quickly. Unfortunately, our heal shrooms don't grow at all in this heat. So for now, at least, we'll switch those over to just mushrooms because we don't have a whole lot of extra mushrooms either. So that will be good as well. Luckily, our herbs still grow. Okay. Do we have any antitoxins made yet? We do. We have 4 of them now. 3 of them left after this one. So we can probably stop the antitoxins and switch to health potions. Unfortunately, we don't have enough heal shrooms, I don't think. Well, I think we can get enough for 1 health potion. All right, what do we find? Anything? Burial at sea. Okay. We have to keep scavenging schooner wreckage. Okay. This would be a good time to get some sand built up, but it's also a secluded hamlet. Just totally different. I think we need to grab some of this water. We only have 10 water. Sure, we can. We don't know. We can't research enlightenment quite yet. I think we just pause our researcher at the moment. We're almost done with the filtration. We're running through hot sand. That's not good. So that'll just damage Onbu. Let's tell him to run. Get through it as quickly as possible. Okay, Onbu can walk now. That's fine. Honestly, both of those places are kind of a horse apiece. I don't really care which way we go. We're not in the scorching, or are we still in the scorching sand? We are. So I shouldn't have told him to walk quite yet. Okay, we're out of it, and he's getting tired, and we're about to pass through another thing of scorching sand. So let's have him lie down, and hopefully he'll go to sleep. We have access to research the sleep command. We don't have enough Onbu notes. Let's check our Onbuologist. Put another one in there. Okay, our evaporators. We have a little bit of salt water left. We're going to take advantage of that. These guys are back. Hey, some gourmet food. That might be the ticket, actually. Smoking hut. We have a lot of salt. Wouldn't it be bad to build up a few more of these scavenging rations to get some of those farther things. Onbu Pharmacy. I think we just pause it. We don't have the stuff for it at the moment. Give them a health potion, and then we can pause the doctor too. I think that's the play. The nice thing about the desert is there's like no poison in the air at the moment. And that definitely is helping. We went through quite a bit of that clay just from that filtration. Onbu's up and walking, unfortunately. We need him to run through this burning sand. We have the notes for the sleep command. So I'd really like them not to get infested with sandworms. So if we go this way, they won't eat because we're not hungry. So I think that's going to be the preferred way. Umbu is exhausted though. We made it through the sand. Let's go ahead and sleep. With them being exhausted and laying down, you would really think they would just take the opportunity to take a nap. I really hope they do. Need higher happiness. Okay. Well, we're going to need a brick furnace. Not particularly a great spot to put that. Okay, we're starting to build up some compost. I like it. We're maintaining our log supply, which is good. Herbs are still proving to be a bit of a challenge. Just need to keep working on it. Okay, next command. I would like to get that community plaza, but we need bricks for that. I think we just pause the research center for now so that we can utilize them in the brick furnace. So 2 carpenters and 1 stonemason. Okay. We can maybe bump that up to 2 stonemasons. We really do not have a lot of water stored up. Thankfully, these cactuses are starting to help. Let's see if we can plant a few more while we have 3 people working there. The air's fine. We don't need these 2 doctors working, actually. That's an excellent point. We can harvest some of these berries. We don't need many more seeds at all by any stretch of the imagination, but really doesn't hurt either. Gotta have something for these free workers to do. Hey, a small leather bag. Okay. Keeps finding scavengers. Let's see. Stops all volts for a while. Increases cult level. I don't know what increasing cult level means, but I can't help but feel it's probably not the best. Oh yeah, we said we could pause this. Unless, I mean, we could pet him, but I don't think we want to pet him. We're trying to stave up some of that, some of those notes. I also think we can harvest and remove that clay deposit. Doesn't need to be there right now. Maybe even that one. I'm thinking we could benefit from another scavenger's hut, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, if we get rid of that one, we can do it. Maybe once Ombu wakes up, we throw out a mushroom. Another schooner, okay. Honestly, I think we've recovered quite well. Just knowing what I'm doing a little bit more has certainly helped. Now that we're making bricks, we are going to go through our clay a little bit more. And our logs as well, as long as we're using the logs to make the bricks. We can also use the biogas. So that's an option too. Honestly, it's getting to the point it might not be a bad idea to make a second composter. And it also might not be a bad idea to like make a dirt road to this section. Revolt. They're not happy. Why are they not happy? Because it's just getting later in the game and we have higher needs. The villager wants to talk to us. Okay. They want some dung. We'll deliver the dung. Okay. Wonderful. I'll make that one go away for now. Now, another compost heap. So we have a lot of possible options to get seeds, it sounds like. Let's see. We still haven't gotten 2 of them, though. I think I'm going, since we got this nice big clear area here, I think I'm going to put the community center or community plaza, yeah, over there, and then build nicer houses around it. That should help raise people's mood some. Do we still have homeless issues? We don't have much. We can replace some of these tents though with huts. Right there. Hey, we're getting healed. Ah, what they actually needed was compost. Ah, and we got some herbs. We needed that quite badly, actually. Hmm. They're not happy. Oh, because homelessness, because we demolished some tents to replace them with other buildings. That's understandable, actually. Let's see what she has to say. For the growth compound. Good chance by almost small corners of the road. Looking for, okay, a monolithic decayed structure. I'm going to bump up the priority on these because I would like these gathered and gone so that we can put more useful stuff there. Let's see, are we are in the ocean. Okay, we need to switch over. Cactus, not going to cut it anymore. Tomato, fine. Beet, actually fine. I'm just going to switch this to only harvest for now. Corn's not going to work. Tomato's good. Beet, tomato. That mix should be fine. We do need to turn these water collectors back, air wells back on, and the seawater collector. Yes, and we can switch this back to heal shroom, heal shroom. Then, let's see. Another schooner? We could do another schooner. Good. All right, now we're struggling. Now we don't have people manning everything. That will actually be a problem. We have enough mushroom balls. But not all conditions are met. Let's throw another mushroom ball. Maybe have one producing that. We don't need the dung collector. They're not useful to us anymore. I want mushrooms, heal shrooms. Heal shrooms, there we go. Okay, not looking too bad. We could use, we're not going to have much plenty here soon, but we can get some grilled fish. We can unpause this to get more fish. It's going to be an excellent place for Onbu to sleep. I think we might be having too many people work these farms again. Oh, bear, let's see. Ah. Okay, an instrument. Find him at sea. Okay. Yeah. Stone slabs and bricks? Yes, please. We don't have any toxicity that we have to deal with right now, so that's good. We're making biogas and compost out of berries and dung, respectively. These guys are done harvesting, so we can pause that, and we finally have people again. Free workers, that is, to help replace our torn down huts that are torn down tents that we replaced with huts. Let's see. Ombu's getting a little hungry. Let's throw them a mushroom ball. For decorations, we really should be building these firework launchers if we're building anything, right? Because we need more of them. Put one right there. We can lose one little pad there. That one needs a firework launcher as well. And that should work there. Scavengers are back. Sure, just that will be fine. Oh, still doing okay on wood. Not the best, though. Let's harvest some of these berries. Actually, we have plenty of berry seeds. These guys should just be planting more. Really. I think we're gonna need more kitchens here soon, too. Regardless, not doing too bad. Just need like 23 more bricks. That's definitely doable. We have a good food variety, just not very good housing quality or um food quality. It's not the most quality food out there. Scavenger party brought some stuff back. Excellent. You know what? 10 heal shrooms? That doesn't sound half bad. But actually, those 15 wood planks almost sounds... No, I'm wrong. We have so many wood planks. It was not worth switching over that. Regardless, we can build that other scavenger hunt we were talking about. We're out of dung. We don't have huge amount of berries. I think we're just going to pause that for now. And it probably makes sense to also pause the smoking hut for now. We have quite a few expedition rations. 10, I believe I saw. Yes. We almost have the bricks. What you're saying we don't have. We have storage is full. Okay, we definitely have enough. Um, Planks. If anything, we're gonna need more wood here soon. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and look at building another sawmill. All right, build one. We have those big logs down there. Okay. Right there will be a fine place, just to make sure we have it available. There's one up there too, I guess. Clay? We still could use some more clay. Now we have that brick oven going. We are going through the clay a little bit faster. Definitely. Let's see. Scavenger hut constructed. Good. So there's lots of stuff. Oh, awaiting decision on this one. Small fire. Okay. Some of them seem very sick. Oh, we can help them. Does each heal room only count in one? That's a raw deal. Definitely herbs are the way to go. And they give us some tools. Maybe we should have brought them back. Because we could have used the people more, to be perfectly honest. Can still send a party there, I guess. Another quiet village, huh? We need to work on getting our happiness up high enough that we can start increasing our population again. So, let's try this Rite of Harmony. Just costs 25 herbs, and it lasts for 2 days, increasing the happiness by 3. So yeah. Should help. In addition, we can do the cheerful gathering, which will increase it for a time as well. Housing, raise housing quality need. Okay, so it's all about housing quality needs to go up. And this has a quality of 3. Okay, so until we get better housing overall, that's not going to go up. Unless we have all of the tents switched over to huts, but huts only hold 3. And these hold 2 each, so each 2 tents is 4. So switching them over to huts is actually less words hard. Oh, less housing. There we go. Do we have any stone mining camps that are not doing anything all of a sudden? No. We just need to turn on the quarry. Looks like this hasn't been doing much for a while, actually. Maybe put it there and mine these 30 more rocks, but that's about it. More people. Wonderful. We needed more people, but now we need more housing, which is decidedly less wonderful. We're researching the community plaza. We have one of the saltwater filtrations going all the time here. That's helpful for sure. One of these came back. Let's get some clay. Why not? Or we only have one of them. We don't have this other one operational yet. Okay. Fair enough. We're doing pretty good here, though. I kind of wish we had Onbu health potions aboard. We could even switch this fishery to gathering kelp. I think that's a good idea. Then we can make cheaper Onbu health potions. We have that community plaza. Wonderful. Let's also highly prioritize getting these herbs. We could always use these herbs. And then I want to build the community plaza here and then start building nice houses over around this area. Those nice houses, they're going to require us to research cottages, which requires more bricks. It's gonna be slow going for sure. The beets aren't going the best over here, but we only have one farmer working it. I think it's just gonna have to be what it is. Logs? Are we kind of low on logs? Not really. Shrooms? We're not really low on shrooms either. Aha! I think we found the winner. We need those. Those bricks would be nice to have. Are we low on slabs? No, not really. Probably afford to have another person working this quarry. All right, yeah. They don't have that. Oh, what just happened? Someone wants to talk to us. Okay. Okay, so it wants us to pet Onbu. That's entirely doable. Just need to man the doctor is about all we would have to do to make that happen. But we're again struggling to find enough people. You know, let's tell Onbu to go ahead and eat some of those fish. Wonderful. Always labor. Labor is always the issue. Yeah, maybe two is still a good idea to have. Yep, let's man the doctor. We can pause the research building while we're building the bricks. Then we can pet Onbu, because why not? Maybe to attract some more people. Well, our housing still leaves something to be desired. But to attract more people, maybe we can do that rite of that burning of the herbs again. Sure, let's find out what's with that quiet village. More music. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna. Yep. They want me to hurt the Onbu. Onbu disciplining. Rather not. But we could do that if we need to get the seed. Hey, our community plaza is done. That is absolutely wonderful. Because now, as long as we build like one more fireworks launcher. Okay, so these cottages that we're going to be researching are 2x3 buildings. So I could put one here and it will reach them. We just need to fully staff this. And then we can hold our festival. We can pause the Onbu Doctor. Okay. Let's hold the Onbu's birthday festival. All right, excellent. You know what? We're catching up on herbs finally, so I think we can take one on there. It's nice to have a little bit more free workers. All right. Fireworks. Hopefully that'll get us a seed. Did we just gain people? Yes, we can pick them up. We're just talking that we needed more people. Okay, now we need more housing, but that's not too hard to get. 6 nomads, that's actually awesome. That is great news. We needed some of that. Maybe we make some of these tomatoes into biogas, huh? There we go. With this brick using up the biogas. I want to keep producing a little bit of the planks. Okay, we already were, so that's good. Ombu is getting tired. We haven't found an island to sleep on in a while, and we didn't direct him towards that other island. It was poisoned, but it still would have been better than him getting exhausted, which is what's going to happen now. It just is. That's a lot of ancient notes. Let's send them right there. Are those cottages done yet? Nope. But we have enough people. We can actually have 2 doctors or 2 research huts going. Wonderful. Somebody wants to talk on the antenna. They need some heal shrooms? Absolutely. All right. Sure, we'll research poisonous fungus after this. We have enough people. We can have a second scavenger hunt, though. That should be exciting. Ombu's exhausted. They're going to be taking damage, so we need health potions for Ombu. So we need people manning the pharmacy. Remember a little bit ago I said we had plenty of people? We already put them all to work, so we're going to need to adjust that statement a little bit. Definitely pause one of these research buildings and then research the poisonous fungi. Then start building some cottages. Let's see, put one there. Put one there. Not even that far. It's gonna take a lot of bricks actually though. But we can delete some of our previous housing. And we do have some homelessness issues. So getting these done will actually be a great help. Maybe we should. Oh, we can't even do that party again. Decision. Ghostly Whispers. There could be followers. Let's follow the whispers. Oh, 2 workers died. That is horrendous, actually. Huh. Interesting. By interesting, I mean that's terrible. Last man standing. So you want us to make a spore distillery. Okay. I believe that's down here on the tree. Just needs more stone slabs than what we have available. Kind of low on rocks too. What are we? We're full on water? Or are we full on salt? I think we're full on salt. Just pause you for now. We have so much water. Go ahead and I guess go ahead and grab those notes. You know what? This is probably long enough for an episode. I do think we recovered quite well. We got rid of our homelessness issue, I think, with that cottage. Yes, we did. This cottage can benefit from decorations a whole lot more, which is quite wonderful, actually. Something like that. Anyway, I think we did pretty well today. I understand the game a little bit more, and I think I'm kind of curious to see where the story leads to. Do we want to go that way? There is finally an island for them to sleep. There's just going to be poisonous fungi. Gosh. Curious about that lonely sloop. But that will be a problem for next time. If you watched till the end of this video, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys. Well, you know what? Actually, make sure to like and subscribe. Every little bit helps. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.